Hey guys, my name is Abi Yarnell and I am the Women's Ministry Associate here at Prestonwood Baptist Church. It is one of my greatest honors to be able to serve the women of this church. And today we are going through the Beatitudes online. And so we are in Matthew 5 verse 8. And it says, "Blessed are those who are pure in heart, for they shall see God." And we did Matthew in life groups a few lessons back, if you remember. And so I got the privilege of teaching Matthew 5 to a group of amazing women. And actually, whenever I was going through this and studying it, Matthew 5:8 became my life verse. And Jack Raymond didn't even know. So when he sent me an email to ask if I could do a video on Matthew 5:8, I was overjoyed because the Lord has already done so much in my life through this verse. And so I'm excited to share it with you guys. And whenever I was studying this verse, what really drew me back was Psalms 139. When David was writing, I'm going to read verses 23 and 24, and then we're going to keep going. So it says, "Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts, and see if there are any grievous ways in me, and lead me in everlasting life." And so the first part of Matthew 5:8 says, "Blessed are those who are pure in heart." So what does this mean? This means that we need to invite Jesus into the darkest corners of our hearts. So here David is saying, "Search me, O God, and know my heart." And so this needs to be a prayer that we're saying every day, saying, "God, search my heart, know me." And so we need to invite him into every single place of our lives, to the darkest places and to the brightest places. And this is also talking about, what are we putting into our hearts? So what are we listening to? What are we watching on TV? What books are we reading? What social media are we scrolling through? Is it having a positive influence on our lives and the people around us? Are we getting so consumed with what the world is saying, or are we defining ourselves by what our Savior is saying? And so it says, "Blessed are those who have a pure heart." So first we need to work on having a pure heart. So it's like what I said before, making sure that what we're intaking and what we're surrounding ourselves and what we're being influenced by is pure, is fully in line with what the Lord has in store for us. And then the second half of this verse is the most exciting part of this verse, because it says, "Blessed are those with a pure heart." And the second half is, "For they shall see God." And as Christians, this is what we want. We want to see God moving. We want to see God working. We want to see God in every aspect of our lives. So when we're working on having a pure heart, when we're working on fixing our eyes on the Lord, when we're working on having the Lord searching our heart, that's when we're going to see God. And that is just so exciting. It gives me goosebumps, because as Christians, this is what we want. We want to be able to see God working in our lives. So how do we do that? We focus on having a pure heart. We focus on doing the right things even when nobody's watching. We focus on making sure what is in our heart is coming out of our mouths, right? And Luke, it talks about the overflow of our heart comes out of our mouth. So what are we saying? Is everything that we are intaking like gracious to the Lord? And so this verse, it gets me so excited. I hope you can see it in my face. But I just want you guys to work this week on asking the Lord to search your heart. Ask him to come into every single aspect of your life, even the darkest corners that no one even knows about. And so I'll be praying for you this week. Pray for me this week, and we're going to have a great week. Bye, guys.